Hello guys, what is up? It is me, Rahul here. Yes, this is Season 7 here of the Minnesota North Stars. We are back in the playoffs as the first seed. We're gonna make another Stanley Cup run. You're gonna find out. So, if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell so you don't miss a video. The Winnipeg Jets, we did lose in a overtime loss, but it didn't matter to us and our replacement because we won the division for the first time, the first time, I believe. So, some of the players that I'm going to be mentioning that are on this team, Vincent Comio, Jesper Vikingstad, Brett Miller, Darcy Agon are on the team. Kotiniemi is on. Kravtsov, Matthew Joseph, Oscar Lindblom, O'Connor, Fredman, Koivu, and Sloan are on this team. Most important thing I'm gonna say is that this team right here, we actually went to a Game 7, so that's pretty cool. On the defensive side, we have Gerard, Novak, Merkley, Addison, Coughlin, and Edvidson. Yeah. Now, in terms of the injured guys, scratch guys, is for Font, Sorokin, and Harrison. Sorokin is actually a goalie. We did resign, and Andrei Vasilevsky and Igel. So we scored 2 goals back to back. Jesper Vikingstad helped us out in overtime right here. Roman Novak, but Gerard helped us by scoring the game-winning goal and going us to against Winnipeg. Our main rivals throughout this, series, because, Vegas Golden Knights, I consider them because of that one play, if you saw back in the early, some time ago, there was a game misconduct, and that actually put us with a man advantage. Then we proceeded to go to Calgary Flames, and we did everything on pro difficulty. Now it's like semi-pro rookie, because pro difficulty is so I'm trying to build up a squad with X Factors and those guys. We are, as you see, succeeding we swept the Winnipeg Jets. Now it's time for the Anaheim Ducks. Now, if you saw in my previous Stanley Cup runs, we have defeated the New York Rangers, the Carolina Hurricanes, the Florida Panthers. We could either A, make it against the Columbus Blue Jackets or the Philadelphia Flyers. What do I mean by that? Well, if we faced off against the Philadelphia Flyers, we would be the next 6. It would be a next 6 Stanley Cup. If you haven't watched one of my what if videos on the Stanley Cup series, I suggest, let's figure this out. So, Season 7 is coming right here, right now. In terms of the series in general, I'm really happy for it. If you saw my last video, yes, I was kind of disappointed because I might have to end the series after Season 7. This is Season 7, by the way. I don't plan on ending it here. Season 8, I don't plan on ending it there. Season 9, 10, I might end it there. When I have a full-fledged, decked out full of X Factors or something else. So, depending on how many draft picks I have, that really depends. So, and depending on their, trade value and stuff like that, if I trade for draft picks and those things, that's what I mean and everything. So, here we are going up against the Anaheim Ducks. In the Western Conference Finals. Right here, we score a goal with Gerard. Next up, the game, another Gerard goal, 3-2, I guess. Next up, Matthew Joseph scores the 4th goal, while Sloan scores our 5th goal. Next up, Edvinson scores our 6th goal. And you know what this means, guys? For the first time, after a heartbreaking finish, I shouldn't speak on this so early. We are, by the score of it, we are going to be making it to the Western. We won the Western Conference Finals. Now, if you look at our previous playoff appearances, we were the wild card team. When we did a three-peat, we actually, to put it simply, were the better team in the picture. So, if you know what I'm saying. So, basically, as you guys see right here, we are going to be going up against a very certain team. Now, you might be thinking to yourselves, Victor Hedman, yeah, he played for the Tampa Bay Lightning. I know this because of the New Jersey Devils. Might be a pro. And if you remember the 3-0 comeback, we did it against them. So, another thing is that he is actually a part of the Columbus Blue Jackets in this universe, in this Stanley Cup Finals that we're going to. And yes, Corey Perry would be very shocked right now if he was still here on the ice. Like a few years back, he was a very key part when it came down to it. Like when it came to Patrick Kane and those dudes, I wanted to trade for draft capital, but they retired out of nowhere. And I was like, you don't touch the conference finals trophy. So, we are going to be going up against the Columbus Blue Jackets, who are 56-19-7. Now, if you were add the overtime losses to the losses, it's 56-26, and we're 46-35. So, yeah, that's not a good look considering we're the worst team, and we are down 3-1 in this series, so we have to do another 3-1 comeback, which is absolutely ridiculous of saying, considering, look like here. So, I don't know how this team does it. We're in some kind of other mode where we just do our thing, and I love it so much because we scored 2 goals, especially on a power play for some reason. You see the guys, they accomplished really well. Now, we're at the Columbus Blue Jackets Arena, Nationwide Arena. Why is it called Nationwide? Okay, in Columbus. So, now all we have to do is just make sure, the players, we don't let another goal get scored on. So, what I'm going to say is this, Daigle has been a very good goalie, and our other goalie that I will eventually trade. Yeah, so next episode will be, I'm going to put it, either our last season or season 10 will be it, because I'm looking forward to do another NHL project, a new custom team of sorts, and I plan on doing that very much because it's very, appropriate, because that's just how it's gonna be. So what I'm gonna be doing is right here. We won the game, of course. Like the X Factor comes in factor. Kotkaniemi, I will trade because of this one specific reason. He has been injury prone for some reason, and I do not like it. So, yeah, that's what really bothers me about this series and everything. When I drafted Kotkaniemi, he was a great player, but the fact that during his early years, and he's not I think he's in his 20s at this point or something, late 20s or getting into his early 30s, he's injury prone, and I never really thought why is he this an injury prone dude, when in reality that's not even a good thing as a player. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, why are you showing the opening face-off and everything? Well, this is really important when it comes into this kind of, place and everything. So, as you're going to look right here, I'm just doing my thing. I tried to score a goal or something, and I run into a dude, right? Well, Novak, that was an interference call. I'll take the blame for it, because I usured him. Here is the thing. They classified it as a game misconduct. So Roman Novak is ejected, essentially. And for the next 5 minutes, we're stuck on a 5-on-4. Not only that, I actually scored goals. O'Connor scored a goal. Then on a 5-on-3 that happened, Gerard scored a goal. I do not know how that works. 3-3. Then, E.T. scores a goal, making it 4-3. I do not know, again, how that happens. Then, Jesper Vikingstad scores a goal. Then, in the final minutes, Jesper Vikingstad scores the game-leading goal. And I was like, we did it. You might be thinking to yourself, Rahul, you did this. Well, I don't care at this point. I do this because I hate EA. I did this back in my Madden days, in Madden 22, and I don't plan on going back, so I might go back for my Face of the Franchise due, but other than that, no. But, you know what? It is what it is. We have won. I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna jinx this, because I already played the footage. And it's a 19-minute, 8-second video, so yeah, icing warning. I don't know why it's happening, so. And also, another sport is going to come into this for a project I'm going to create and potentially make sure that I've had, make sure I have a lot of fun doing, because that's kind of my thing with this, because I want to try new things every single time. You know, and that's kind of my thing, really. And yeah, so for the first time in 2 years, we, the Minnesota North Stars, have won the Stanley Cup. And for the 4th time in Minnesota North Stars history, we have won the Stanley Cup. That is right. For the 4th time, we have won the freaking Stanley Cup. And I am so proud of it. So, hey, it is what it is. I'm so proud to see it. Matthew Joseph won the Conn Smythe, which I am very proud of to say. As you know, this is kind of like a rebuild kind of thing. We're getting rid of some of the expansion guys little by bit, and some of the free agents we bring in for draft capital to put back into our team to make it into a Stanley Cup winner kind of team. And I know I haven't been showing at the end of the season as much, but you know, Season 6 was very different, and I wanted to show the off-season and the draft, everything, because I wanted to show something different of me. So, this is what you guys are getting. Gerard, you know, this is kind of cool. I'm giving it to Roman Novak, because he got, I don't know how, an interference call was turned into a game misconduct. May I add, this is on semi-pro. I've actually got the game misconducts on rookie difficulty. That doesn't make any sense. Game misconducts on rookie difficulty does not make any sense. So, next up, I give it to the alternate, Jesper Vikingstad. This is really important. This is so good for me because I really do like it so much. I then give it to the Conn Smythe winner, Matthew Joseph. You know, I could trade away the X Factor dudes, but they're really young. They're really young dudes. I brought them up. And this scene, it's really important, and we're going to get a lot of high draft capital. So, time for the Stanley Cup photo. Our 4th one, which is really good. Cool. Previously, so, technically speaking, for the Minnesota North Stars history, we have made it out of 4 to 6 Stanley Cups. That is insane. That's 2/3, and that's .666 or .67. Yep. And yeah, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't worry, we're gonna be winning more Stanley Cups, hopefully. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Y'all are legends in my book, as well as for me. I will see y'all in the next